Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, my dear beautiful girls? Inshallah, now I'm going to help you revise for the quiz of tomorrow. The quiz of tomorrow, for to be ready for it, you should study the questions of the booklet, pages 6, 7, and 8. They are about the lessons that we finished in Unit 3 about business and community, or business and the community. Let us start. Bismillah. Question 1. Mark the following sentences true or false, and if they are false, write the correct statements. A. A nurse provides goods. Of course, we studied the difference between goods and services. Goods are anything we buy for money, like clothes, toys, cars, all kinds of foods, all kinds of drinks, and so on. But services, things that are done for us by other people, for example, teaching us by teachers, helping us when we are sick by doctors, or helping us when we are sick by nurses, and so on. These are services, and we should pay money for these people to have this service. When we say a nurse provides goods, of course false, because the nurse does not sell anything for us. The nurse takes care of us when we are sick, and this is a service, not goods. A teacher provides a service. That is true, because teaching you is something that is done for you by teachers, and this is service. See, people earn money mainly to save. Do people only earn money only to save? No, people earn money to save some and spend some. Here we have the 7 steps in order to start a small business. You should study them and understand them. Of course, in the quiz, I will not give you these steps to be arranged, but I will ask you about any of them. Step 1 is to identify your skills. So it's very important to identify your skills when you start a business. Step 2, identify a need in the community. You should think about something that the community around you need in order to start a successful business. 3, make a plan. It's very important to make a plan for everything in your life. 4, look at how much money you need. 5, make a budget, a list of money for the things you need and for the money you already have. 6, advertise your business. It's very important, and that's why we have advertisements for foods and for everything around us everywhere, on the internet, on TV, on the radio, in the streets. All companies should advertise their products in order to make the people buy them. Also, the last step is sell your product. Of course, you think that the last step 7 is the most important, but no, you cannot sell your product without all the previous steps. Next one, complete. People work why? To earn money. People use this money to spend some and save some, and it is very wise to save some of your money. Here, 3, people pay money for goods and services. When it's time to spend your money, you spend this money to buy the goods you need and the services you need. At work, people are 3 kinds or 3 categories. The employer, the employee, and the self-employed. Either they are employers, and the employer is the owner of work, the one who gives the jobs for others. Or people can be employees, and an employee is someone who works for another person. Like me, I am an employee because I work for another one. I work for Al Haqiqa International School. Me and all the other teachers, we are employees. 6, self-employed, the one who works for himself or herself, or they work usually in their own work. So the employer can be self-employed if he works in his own work or in his own place or for himself. This pie chart shows how some people can spend their money. We can divide spending our money in different ways, because every family or everyone spends his money in a different way. Some people spend more money for food, less money on clothing, more money for saving, less money for saving, and so on. But all people work to earn money, and they use this money to save some and spend some in different ways. Here, when we talked about trading, which is selling and buying for money, of course, people can work for trade or can be traders in order to earn money. What about trade? Let us see here. Choose. First question is choose. Malaysia or Malaysia has many rubber tree forests. rubber tree forests. From this rubber tree forest, they get the rubber from which they make the tires. Malaysia, that's why Malaysia has a lot of tires, and that's why Malaysia sell the extra tires for other countries to get money. What about China? China exports thousands of goods. Export goods means sells goods to other countries. Again, export is a verb and can be a noun, a verb and a noun. Here it's a verb, which means to sell goods to other countries, and that's why most of the goods in our homes and most of the goods we buy are made in China. 3. Kuwait. Kuwait is like Saudi Arabia. Kuwait does what? Exports oil, sells oil to other countries, and imports fruits and vegetables, because Kuwait is a desert country and they cannot grow fruits and vegetables. So they sell oil to other countries. From the money they get from selling oil, they buy the fruits and the vegetables and the things they need from other countries. Export means to sell to other countries. Import, buy from other countries. Skip 4, go to 5 directly. When people buy goods and they think of what? Price only or quality only or both? Of course, we think of both. When we go to the markets, we find variety of goods. If I want to buy a dress, I can find hundreds of dresses. So how can I decide which one to buy? I should think about the price and the quality. Here, definitions. Exports, I told you, export means to sell to other countries. So the exports are, one is D. Go out of a country, because when a country sells goods to other countries, these goods go out of the country. Go out of the country. Import, as a verb, it means to buy from other countries. So imports here are the goods that do what? That come into a country. So to be the goods that come into a country from another country. Profit, when you make money. Loss, when you not make money. Not making money. Trading is buying and selling for money. And barter, when we exchange goods for other goods, and people used it to barter in the past when they had no money. The last question, the thing that can be scarce in one community may be plentiful in another community. Scarce means not enough or very little, but plentiful, a lot, enough or more than enough. For example, the oil is plentiful in Saudi Arabia, but scarce in other countries like the Western countries or the countries of Europe, for example. But in Egypt, rice is plentiful, but it is scarce in Saudi Arabia, and that's why communities help each other and sell and buy or import or export to each other to solve this problem. Give one example of a need one community can get from another community. You can write anything. Maybe from the steering book, from the life around us, you are free. Talk about Saudi Arabia and how Saudi Arabia gets rice from China or from India, how Egypt gets oil from Saudi Arabia, how the village get machines from the town, and the town get fruits and vegetables from the village, and so on. You have so many examples, and all are acceptable. See, people choose their goods according to what we mentioned it above. Quality only or price only or both? Yes, people think about price or quality when they choose their goods. This is supposed to be the end of our revision. All these questions will come in the quiz, but in different forms. I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for being with me, and goodbye till we meet again, beautiful girls.